Hey Golden Stars, today I'm going to be doing a pick a card, making love better reading. We've got 4 different piles here. We've got our pyrite, black tourmaline, amethyst, and our citrine. Before we get into the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to gain my soul family here with you guys. If you need to pause the video to meditate on these crystals, please do so. Again, this is the fool's gold, the tourmaline, amethyst, and citrine. It's going to be a making love better reading. Doesn't necessarily mean that things are going off, but you can always make it better. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. Let's figure out what the situation is and how we can improve. We're going to start with our pyrite group. So we got the Devil card, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles in reversed. What you could be dealing with right now is a situation where you're battling between yourself, your ego, your higher self, your lower self. It definitely could be in the areas of finances. Maybe you've been dealing with something where you or your significant other, maybe you've stepped outside of your comfort zone lately in order to get the finances. Maybe one of you are doing something that compromises what you normally would do in order to get the money. But I'm definitely seeing that there is some disagreements going on within yourself about your moral compass when it comes to funds. I'm seeing with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse that the balance is definitely off. You're used to being able to feed everybody. You know what I mean? But at the moment right now, the balance is definitely off. What's happening is you're feeding everybody else, but you're not feeding yourself. In turn, you're leaving yourself a little bit starved. Could this be due to the battle that you're going on within yourself? We know that it's a time right now where you've got to push, you've got to provide. So if somebody's having to take a compromise right now, whether it be working extra hours, doing something outside of your comfort zone to get money, it could be causing a little bit of friction in your relationship. To make love better, I'm going to need you to do better at balancing your emotions. Don't always feel like you need to run off when stuff is getting heavy. I'm seeing that this is a part of your journey together as a unit. This is something that you necessarily have to go through. With the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing that if you're able to definitely see it through, you'll be able to understand and gain the lesson that was to be learned. With the 5 of Pentacles, somebody is definitely being left out in the cold. So we need to get to the bottom of it. Have a sit down with your loved one. Figure out what financially needs to be done, whether it's somebody's spending more than they need to, not investing properly where they need to, but it's definitely causing a lot of emotions to arise within the relationship. But with the Devil card, I'm knowing that it's something that you can look within yourself to kind of find the answers to. Get back to that balance that you guys had before, where you're able to have that good communication. Nobody's feeling left out. Nobody's feeling deceived when it comes to funds. Again, this could be you, this could be the other person, but there's definitely something going on in the relationship in regards to money. In order to make love better, I would just have a sit down, try to get on the same page. Don't leave anybody out in the cold here. We need to be all on the same, again, frequency. So that's what I'm getting for our Fool's Gold group. Dig deep within yourself. Check your moral compass. Talk to your partner and see where you guys can come together when it comes to money and do better. So this is going to be our Black Tourmaline group. Group 2. What's going on here? You've been extra emotional lately. I'm to the point where your emotions are overflowing. You can't handle them, and it's keeping you up at night. It's keeping you up at night because you're worried about your love is emotionally investing somewhere else. Or maybe the person that you're interested in has been given attention somewhere else. But it's definitely causing you to have a rash of overflow of emotions. you're not being able to sleep at night like you need to. To make love better here, I think you need to really let this person know how you're feeling, reminding this person what you're worth. You should never really have to do that though. So if you're at a point where you're having to remind this person what you're worth, do a reevaluation. You should never have to. But in this situation, you need to definitely stick your head out and say, hey, you don't do right by me. You don't better by me. You're going to lose me. Let them know I don't care about all the other people on your line. I don't care about all the other people pursuing you. You know what I mean? When you made the decision to be with me, you made the decision to be with me. So that's where you need to put your focus at. Or, you know what I mean? Find what is going to make you happy. In life, in a pursuit of happiness, we have to definitely find happiness within ourselves. When we can do that, then we can radiate it outside and attract that type of love for us. With this Black tourmaline group, somebody is not happy with themselves, not happy with how the relationship's going, causing a lot of sleepless nights. You need to bring it to the forefront though. Maybe you're not being vocal like you should. Maybe you're being passive aggressive, waiting for this person to notice that you're off, that you're unhappy, but you need to bring it to them and let them know. That way we can begin to move forward with whatever it is. Sometimes making love better has to do with loving ourselves better. Because no matter how much you love someone else, if they're not ready to make that commitment to you, then you're just spinning your wheels and it's a waste of time. So Black tourmaline, my advice for you to make love better is dig deeper within yourself, figure out what it is. You deserve better in this situation. You know that. So bring it to their attention. Don't keep bringing it to their attention though. They're going to have to change and change quick, or you're going to have to let them know. You'll never find another like me. Might be plenty of fish out there in the sea, but nothing like me. So sometimes making love better is going to require us to look within ourselves and again, validate yourself, and it'll start to show on the outside. So that's my Black tourmaline. So Amethyst group number 3. So you've definitely come into a situation lately where you've had to make some big financial decisions, but it was for the better. Whatever you've done, you've created an abundance flow for you and your loved one, and you guys are really in a celebration. You're really in a celebration right now. You're celebrating this decision that's caused you guys to start to head upwards. In order to make love better, though, you need to cut out some of that outside distraction, some of that outside noise that's going on. Too much of that is going to interfere with your relationship. Also, I'm seeing, though, that you are going to be coming into, a time where you're on abundance flow with your partner. Try not to let the influences of the world take over. Try to live within your means. And this will help to make love better because, of course, you won't find little stress situations where they could be avoided. Let's live within our means, even though we have it. Let's continue to celebrate. Let's continue to congratulate. Let's continue to uplift. I am getting a judgment card here. So what that's letting me know is that in order to make love better in this situation, I'm going to need you to continue to speak life into your partner. Continue to raise vibrations of your partner. Maybe it's you pouring into your partner. Maybe your partner's pouring into you. But whatever has shifted within the past couple weeks has allowed you guys to finally get a breakthrough when it comes to these finances. So again, with the big decision that you made, it's caused you to become on an abundance flow. You're celebrating, you're happy, there's joy. Try to cut out a lot of those outside distractions. Bad company does really corrupt good character. What I'm seeing though, again, don't become too much of the world. You know what I mean? It's okay to be grounded. It's okay to have nice things. But remember, we're spiritual beings. We can't really take a lot of it with us. So you can definitely avoid unnecessary quarrels and disagreements in your relationship if you're managing your finances a lot better. And that is for our Amethyst group. Let's continue to manage those finances better. Now we've got our citrines, our final group, and our make a love better. Pick a card reading. So what we're dealing with in this situation, we're dealing with somebody who's really trying to be controlling. Maybe they're ruling with an iron fist. And when it comes to controlling, they really like to control the finances. They really like to control the direction to which you guys take. At first, you may have appreciated that. But with the High Priestess, I'm seeing that you're wanting to take control of the situation to yourself sometimes. You know what I mean? Of course, we like a man that can lead and we want to be submissive and everything like that. But in order for you to feel like you really have a voice here, you've got to start speaking up. You've got to start reclaiming yourself in order to make love better here. Because if not, it's just going to continue to be feeling like you have no control. I'm seeing you're blinded, but you're closed off with your emotions right now. And that could be partially because, again, that feeling of control, that feeling that you can't go nowhere, like you're binded here. You're definitely stuck. You're definitely stuck. And with you being stuck, you've recluded. You might be isolating yourself from your families or friends. This group is screaming toxic to me. A situation where you're being controlled, led blindly, having to retreat and isolated from your friends and family. With this, I'm gonna say it's hard when you're in such a toxic situation. If you want me to give you any good advice to make the love better, I almost was starting to. I was almost starting to say, hey, it's you. You need to fix the way that you're going. But in this situation, it's almost like you need to leave. You probably know that though, but you're not watching this video because you want to leave. You're watching this video because you want to make love better. So let me give you some advice, group 4. If you want to make this love better with this controlling situations, the blind situation, I'm going to need you to call on the goddess. Call on the goddess within yourself. Call on the God within yourself. If you're a man in this situation, I'm going to need you to ask for the help and guidance. I can only tell you so much. What I'm telling you here is while you're in this reclusive state, you need to do some soul searching. You need to do some real deep spiritual searching. Figure out, go back to the drawing board. Is this really what you want? In order to make love better here, I'm going to need you to make love better within yourself. Because once you start to love yourself and heal your heart chakra and really realize the powers that you hold in your divine being, then this situation will no longer serve you. You will grow away from it. I can't really give advice how to make this situation better because this has a lot to do with your partner. So this is going to be for your partner, this next set of cards that I pull. Your partner needs to stop juggling. Your partner needs to stop juggling between two. I feel like they feel like if they can keep you at bay, then it's easier to control both situations. When I get the Moon card, it is indicating that there could be infidelity in the relationship. This is somebody who wants to stay on their high horse. They want to stay in control. That way they can keep you at bay, keep you calm and docile while they're out there doing whatever they want to do. And this is somebody who they're playing a game with themselves, but emotion-wise, it suits them. I don't see them changing. So for this, making love better, reading group 4, I would just say make love better within yourself. You need to love yourself enough to know when it's time to leave and dead a situation. Thank you for this video. If anything resonated, go ahead and hit a like, leave me a line, drop a love heart for me below, hit subscribe.